I would now like to invite Mr. Mohammad Shiraz Yunus, political activist, to share his thoughts with us on India's illegal annexation and occupation of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu salli wa sallim ala Rasul Karim. Amma ba'd. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Acting High Commissioner, His Excellency Tanvir Ahmed Sir, Guest of Honor, other guests, Mr. Asad Vikram Singh, Defense Attaché, Trade Secretaries, and other diplomatic people who are attached to the embassy, and my dear friends, guests, and invitees from other high commissions. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. 5th of August has been a date which nobody can forget. I was to tell this line which I'm going to say now in the as a last word of my speech, saying that 5th of August 2019 should not be repeated anywhere in the world for that matter. क्यों मैं ऐसे कह रहा हूं? It was a special provision given to the people of Kashmir with special privileges, special assistance, or you can say that special privileges enjoyed by the people of Kashmir, which was never under any government. It was a princely state. First thing, on 5th of February, I have mentioned, I really reiterate on that, saying that the Kashmiris were sold without their recognition. They were sold. And we call that we are eradicating the modern day slavery. How? I would say one thing. Under Article 370, 35A, which was a special provision, privilege given by the Constitution of India, was abrogated by the present Indian administration, stroke government, whatever you may call it. For which there are signatories, United Nations Security Council members, India and Pakistan. We just have to concentrate, are we going to oppress the rights of 8.5 million people? And where there have been, since 1956, you can Google it, how many new states have been created in India? Why? Being the world's largest democracy, we respect democracy anywhere in the world, not only in India. Democracy should be there. Right to express should be there. Right to acknowledge the people's views and understanding and their desires to have a better life should be recognized. I will say that as far as I know, many states, maybe 10, 12 states have been created. I'll mention 4 about it. One is Telangana, which was previously Andhra. Telangana came. Jharkhand, Uttarakhand and Chhattisgarh. Why these were created? Because it was people's desire, people's want, that they need another separate state because they are a majority in that state. And where we are. Where by UN resolution in 1947 or 48, if I am not mistaken, it was special provisions and privileges were given to the Kashmiris. Their rights have been oppressed. And creating new states by oppressing the rights of another state which was enjoying privileges with their own desires. And the referendum, has it been held for the past 7 decades? No referendum is being held. It was in the UN resolution, correct me if I'm wrong, that Kashmir people of Kashmir should decide their fate, whether they are going to amalgamate with another country or neighboring country, or they're going to be independent. And if you can't acknowledge the voice of generation which has been coming for the past 7 decades and honor that UN resolution. What UN we are talking about? We have seen United Nations as just an observer in the world in many parts of the conflict regions. Why I say that conflict region? Conflicts are created. Conflicts are manly created. Human people create conflicts. Last time also I said, I come with many points noted, but when I come here, I get very attached. I feel as a humanitarian who sees the लोगों की तकलीफें हमें भी लगती हैं, क्योंकि बगैर तकलीफों के कोई इंसान नहीं पैदा होता दुनिया में। मजबूरी और तकलीफ हालात बनाती है। इसके लिए मैं कह रहा हूं, जज्बाती होना हर एक इंसान का हक है और अपने हक के लिए जज्बाती होने में कोई गलती नहीं है। जज्बात ऐसी जगह के इंसान को लेके जाते हैं कि कल वो किस हद तक जा सकता है कि अपनी जज्बाती में अपने हक के लिए किस हद तक वो इंसान अपने हक के लिए लड़ने के लिए तैयार हो जाता है। फलस्तीन में हम देखते हैं बगैर हथियार के लड़ते हैं लोग, पत्थरों से लड़ते हैं। फलस्तीन we see people are gone back to Stone Age and they're fighting with stones with one of the superpowers created in the region of Gulf. By whom? By the very best, very people who have created the United Nations. Don't you see? What do you call that? When we are in a society, we call it double standards. As far as I know, I am not speaking against any country. Please make that point clear. I am just voicing my concern for the oppressed people of Kashmir. I have been to both parts of the Kashmir, where there are about 8 million people, controlled by nearly 1 million of military people. How interesting it is that? Is it kind of a security, or is it kind of a oppression? What freedom are we talking about? One more thing I would like to say that being the world's largest democracy, I hope that democracy prevails everywhere. There are many articles which has been based on religious based, caste based and ethnicity based, which is not ethical. And when you can't give the rights of those people, you have no right to talk about other people in other countries. When people, they just seem to be speaking for the people, but they are not speaking for the people. Everybody has their own desires for humanity. Yes, I also have desires for humanity, that we should live in a better place. With all these ethnicities, with all the communities, I would say one more thing. We as Sri Lankans have dealt with both the superpowers in the region. One being China, one being India. Of course, Pakistan is the first and only Islamic nuclear power in the region. That has to be. But we feel as Muslims, majority Buddhist in this country of Sri Lanka, it's a blessed country, I am saying, with all the natural nature, good people, and all the ethnicities. You can see that Tamils, Sunnis, Muslims, Malay, Burgher, Memon, Boras, Sindhis, every community is there. Religious wise, when you see Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, and all the religions, what they practice and what they preach, harmony. We have to practice. Not at the expense of a loss of another community. Never do that. And so much in the past 30 years we have gone through as Sri Lanka that we know the pain of internal conflicts, politicizing the issues, war, people create a lot of havoc, bomb blasts, divorces, widows, orphans. You see the psychological impact, social impact we are getting into a conflict when we move to a conflict. We have to come out of the conflict. Adding 1 billion people every 10 to 12 years on this planet Earth. We need to live in peace and harmony and need to focus on the survive on the Earth. We have to have a planet Earth. Instead of bickering about little things, priorities are much higher than they were in 1947 and 1948. What kind of a world we are living in? So the challenge today is, we live in a digital world. Everything is digitalized. Are our children cultured enough? I'm talking about Sri Lanka. Are Sri Lankan children cultured enough? Because they live in a digital culture. If you see the children's culture of many people's culture has become WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. In these all are digital cultures. We have to have valuable cultures, value which have been inculcated for generations. And when you can't inculcate the values, you won't get a good society. Forget about the humanity. You won't even get a good society and a good community to live on. I will finish my speech in very few minutes. That's why I say that adding 1 billion people on planet Earth every 10 to 12 years or 10 to 15 years, and what kind of a humanity we are talking about. When 70 years, for the past 7 decades, we can't solve the two issues concerning the United Nations. One is Kashmir, one is Palestine. After Kashmir and Palestine and for the past 70 years, how many countries have been created? East Timor, anybody remember? Zimbabwe, Bangladesh, other countries you can name in African continent. Zimbabwe, yeah. Where are we heading? Is it an international agenda to oppress the people who were once sold without their consent? Unknowingly they were sold for a few lakhs rupees. Where is the humanity we are talking about? Where are the human rights we are talking about? Where are the organizations of human rights talking about? Where are we heading? People will come and go. Presidents will come and go. Prime ministers will come and go. Ministers will come and go. Chief ministers will come and go. The main thing is that generations have to live. And if they cannot live in harmony, then as a collective nations we are failing. If generations can't live in harmony, then as collective nations we are failing. ये बात बहुत गहरी है. आप सोचिए ये बात. कुछ बातें हमारी समझ में, जो हम कह रहे हैं, लोगों की समझ में देर से आती है. वक्त के साथ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ये मत सोचना कि आप कितने लोगों को अच्छे लगते हो. ये मत सोचना कि आप कितने लोगों को अच्छे लगते हो. आप अपने घर वालों को और अपने चाहने वालों को अच्छा लगो काफी है. ये मत सोचना कि आप कितने लोगों को अच्छे लगते हो. ये सोचना कि आप कितने लोगों को सच्चे लगते हो. अच्छे तो सब लगते हैं. अच्छे कपड़े पहन लिया, अच्छा मेकअप कर लिया, अच्छा गेटअप दे दिया, अच्छे लगते हैं भाई. लेकिन सच्चे लगने वाले इंसान कितने हैं? जब बात करते समय इतने जज्बाती हो जाता हूं, तो कितने जज्बात हमारे अंदर होंगे आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं. ये जज्बाती अगर कश्मीरी के लिए है, तो श्रीलंकन आवाम के लिए, श्रीलंकन पब्लिक के लिए कितने जज्बात होंगे. If I get emotional for Kashmiris like this, just imagine the emotions and the feelings I would have for the people of Sri Lanka as a community. I never see myself as only a Muslim. I am proud to be a Sri Lankan Muslim. First Sri Lankan, then a Muslim. My identity, where I live, Banjara to nahi hu na. I'm not a nomad. I'm a Sri Lankan. Yes, I practice Islam. That's my religion. And it says peace. Buddhism says peace, harmony. Every religion says that. Another example of brave leadership. If a lion leads a pack of 100 dogs in a fight, those 100 dogs will fight like lions. And if a dog leads a pack of 100 lions in a fight, those 100 lions will die like dogs. अगर एक शेर 100 कुत्तों की फौज को आगे आके सिपासालार बन के लड़ता है, तो उसको देख के लोग वो जो 100 कुत्ते होंगे शेर की तरह लड़ेंगे, और एक कुत्ता अगर सिपासालार बन जाता है, जो 100 शेर उनके पीछे होंगे, तो वो 100 शेर भी कुत्ते की मौत मरेंगे। कहने का मतलब यह है कि आप कहीं भी हो, be in a community, be in a country, be in a society, be in a province, if you don't select the correct people to lead you all, बस वो कुत्तों का जो हालत होगा, fill in the blanks. बस ये चीज मैं कह रहा हूं, मुझे कहिए कि लोग मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना साहब को, महात्मा गांधी जी को, मार्टिन लूथर किंग को और नेल्सन मंडेला को क्यों याद करते हैं? मुझे बताइए आप। क्योंकि वो अच्छे भी थे और वो सच्चे भी थे। That's why I say, ये बात नहीं कि आप कितने लोगों को अच्छे लगते हो, मकसद ये होता है कि आप कितने लोगों को सच्चे लगते हो। बात यहां तक आती है, आज तक उनको लोग याद कर रहे हैं। मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना साहब को कौन नहीं याद करता? गांधी जी को कौन नहीं याद करता? मार्टिन लूथर किंग को कौन याद नहीं करता? नेल्सन मंडेला को क्यों याद नहीं, कोई याद नहीं करता? अभी तक कर रहे हैं। 27 साल जिन्होंने एक जेल में, काल कोठरी में बस एक थोड़ी देर के लिए बाहर आने की, वो तकलीफें किसके लिए? आज साउथ अफ्रीका को देखिए कहां से कहां पहुंच गए। मैं तो चाहता हूं कि कश्मीर से एक और नेल्सन मंडेला निकले, एक और मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना साहब निकले, एक और मार्टिन लूथर किंग निकले, ताकि कश्मीरियों की आवाज और तेज तक पहुंच सके। मैं फिर कह रहा हूं कि मैं किसी एज ए न्यूट्रल पर्सन आई एम स्पीकिंग, मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन भी यही हुआ है। पॉलिटिक्स में मैं क्यों आया? मैं पॉलिटिक्स में आया टू डू सोशल सर्विस ऑन अ ब्रॉडर स्केल, ह्यूमैनिटी, दैट्स ऑल आई सी। अगर लोगों को इसमें कोई शक है, कभी भी मुझसे आप मिलकर बात कर सकते हैं। सीधी बात, कुछ लोगों को मैं पसंद नहीं हूं क्योंकि मेरी बातें बहुत कड़वी होती है। दवाई भी तो कड़वी होती है, मीठी दवा से काम नहीं चलता। कौन सी दवा आपको अच्छी लगती है? भाई दवा लगा दो भाई, कड़वी है तो भी हम खाएंगे, क्या बात है। बस यही मुझे कहना था। 10 मिनट से ज्यादा हो गए, लेकिन ये मौका वापिस कह रहा हूं कि किसी और मुल्क को 5 अगस्त 2019 कभी रिपीट नहीं होगी। 70 साल तक जिनको हक दिया गया है, 70 साल, कितनी परंपराएं, कितने लोग आके चले गए कि वो कश्मीर हमें आजाद मिलेगा। इस कश्मीरी साइड एक रेफरेंडम आप 70 साल तक नहीं रख सकते, तो फिर क्या बात कर रहे हो आप डेमोक्रेसी की? जमहूरियत की बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग। कहां है जमहूरियत? जज्बाती होना हर एक इंसान का हक है, और अपने हक के लिए जज्बाती होने में कोई गलती नहीं है। एक और लास्ट बात मैं कह रहा हूं, ये मत भूलना और ये मत सोचना कि आप कितने लोगों को अच्छे लगते हो। बस ये सोच के याद रहना कि आप कितने लोग से कह के मैं आपसे विदा देता हूं। और मुझे ये मौका देने के लिए हाई कमीशन ऑफ पाकिस्तान के लिए शुक्रिया। और मेरा मैसेज हर एक कश्मीरी को है कि आपका एक भाई श्रीलंका में बैठा है जो हक के लिए आवाज उठाने में कभी पीछे नहीं आएगा। जज़ाकल्लाह खैर। आइवान अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वनकम, जज़ाकल्लाह, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।